Very good evening, everyone.
Good evening,
I'm
ma'am.
very happy, very glad to invite you all, welcome you all for this fourth international conference on
Good
trends
evening.
and
Good evening.
innovations in management and entrepreneurship. And we have here Nehru College of Management, the principal, Dr. Moses Daniel, and his enterprising and very vibrant team, the Dr. Karthikeyan, and we have Dr. Tenarasi, we have Dr. Srija, and Director Dr. Karthikeyan, and they are going to concentrate on focus on challenges in marketing in this COVID-19 period. I'm very happy. In fact, it is a very different conference. We experienced it even while starting our program. The technology, the very challenge of technology to bringing all and even to meet you all. Due to the poor weather here, and I can't say poor weather, it is raining, it is actually good only, but when it comes to technology, we had a problem, initial problem of connecting to each other. Only 5 of us meeting, even here we had that experience of a technological challenge. So we can easily imagine how customers, companies or corporate, when they connect to their customers, how they would really feel it. And also employees, all are working from home and only through technology they are connected. And we experience it. This is our fourth conference. Some conferences, if weather is good, it is going on well. Otherwise, we do face the same issue. Anyway, I should thank Dr. Tenarasi for solving and fixing this problem. And thank you so much for your entire team. And now over to Dr. Moses Daniel. And I'm sure this conference would definitely benefit the scholars, students, professionals, and also entrepreneurs. And with this very brief introduction, let me hand over the session to Dr. Moses Daniel, and he's chairing the session. Thank you, sir, for being here.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for a nice introduction on all the four of us. And really, I'm happy to be a part of this international conference on challenges and trends and innovations in market management and entrepreneurship. And you have given a wonderful topic to us, marketing challenges and innovation. And really, I'm so happy and thank Unique Research and Consultancy Services, which is guided by Dr. Uma, one of my best friend when I was in Madurai. And really, I'm happy and thank you so much for this opportunity. And I'm also happy to introduce Dr. Karthikeyan sir, the Director of Management Studies in our one college, Nehru College of Management, which is a unit of Nehru Group of Institutions in Coimbatore. And we have Dr. Tenarasi to discuss about this marketing challenges. And we have Ms. Srija. She's also a professor in marketing in Nehru College of Management. So this is a strong relationship between Nehru College of Management and Unique Research and Consultancy Services. So we would like to start it with a yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I thank you all for being with us. And to start with,
Greetings, everyone. This is Dr. R. Moses Daniel, the principal of Nehru College of Management, a unit of Nehru Group of Institutions, Coimbatore. I'm really happy to be a part of this ICT-enabled international conference on trends and innovations in management and entrepreneurship, organized by Unique Research and Consultancy Services, Madurai. I'm really happy to discuss on the topic marketing challenges and innovations. First of all, we should understand what is marketing. Marketing is nothing but understanding, creating, distributing, and satisfying the needs and wants of customers. So this is the basic definition we have for marketing in a layman's view. What is understanding? Before you create a product, we need to understand what type of a product the people need. And how do we do that? See, we have a lot of organizations that conduct surveys. They go to the marketplace, meet the customers, and collect data on what they need. Based on their needs, the products are designed, the data is analyzed, and found the various needs in different angles that the people require, and that is considered, and then a product is created. Sometimes no, it will be through a direct interview with the people, and the expert opinion is collected. So these are some of the methods no, through which the marketers identify the product now, identify the need now. Once they identify the need of the people, then they start creating the product based on the data collected. They use different techniques, and there are different ICT enabled techniques through which they can design the product. Definitely it is not possible to satisfy all the needs of the customers through one product. So they are trying to optimize it. They are trying to maximize the satisfaction level, and they try to maximize the meeting of the needs. Then after creating a product, no, they have to create awareness among the people that the product is available. So for that, no, we have a lot of techniques, marketing techniques like paid advertisements, cost marketing, relationship marketing, word of mouth, internet marketing, transactional marketing, diversity marketing. There are different ways through which you can make the people aware of the product that you manufacture. So sometimes you could have seen in the newspaper, the ads will come, as well as there will be some flyers or bit notices kept inside the newspaper and distributed to the people. So these are all different methods that gives awareness to the public. And you know, in nowadays, no, the CRM is there, customer relationship marketing. So what they do, whoever the customer visit, instead of giving that product alone, they are giving awareness on the other products available as well. And the good way of reaching the customers with a good opinion is the word of mouth. So when the people experience, they spread that message to the others. That is the best way of reaching customers directly. Either it is a positive note or a negative note. It reaches the maximum audience through word of mouth. And today we have the internet options to make aware of the product. There are the marketers, they have to change their marketing strategies as per the technological developments and reaching the audiences. The feedback is the best method for them to improve the quality of the product, and they keep on changing their product and reaching the customers in all the new technologies that is prevailing in the market. I thank the organizers for this opportunity, and I have some more people who will talk about the topic in their perspectives. Thank you so much.
Greetings to one and all. Myself Dr. L. Karthikeyan, Director, Nehru College of Management, Coimbatore. I am very proud to be a part of this prestigious conference, and my paper is all about trends in marketing challenges and innovation.
Marketing is the lifeblood of the business. I believe that the biggest marketing challenge today will be a rapidly decreasing organic reach on social media platforms such as Facebook and Instagram. In the recent years, Facebook, which owns Instagram, has implemented a decrease in organic reach among these two social channels in an effort to force B2C marketers to spend more money on paid advertising. This has made it difficult to reach potential customers without spending a lot of money, and I believe it will get only worse in due course. With more and more buyers going directly to Amazon than search engines to fund products online, B2C visibility is becoming increasingly difficult. It is therefore important to build a brand name as quickly as possible so that shoppers eventually search for you by name rather than by product. Offline marketing campaigns such as print catalogs and postcards can be effective complements to online campaigns. Participating in online forums to establish oneself as a subject expert is also a worthwhile tactic. Trust is built slowly, but in the end, it is extremely valuable. While your competition is focused on trying for viral home runs, you can build a solid foundation by hitting consistent singles. In time, customers will hopefully remember your name just as they remember Amazon and Zappos. That marketing has become competitive for a company's growth and profitability. This paper is going to say exclusively on that. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Tennarisi, Assistant Professor from MBA Department of Nehru College of Management. So I'm very glad to be a part of this ICT-enabled international conference organized by Unique Research and Consultancy Services on trends and innovations in management and entrepreneurship. My area of interest is marketing. Hence, I wish to do a study on changing marketing techniques for leading garment retailers post-pandemic. So here in this study, I like to list and organize the opportunities and techniques which are available to the marketers to promote sales in retail garment industry. Amongst many available industries, the reason for which I choose retail is as follows. No? The first and foremost reason is contribution of retail industries towards GDP. So it contributes nearly 11% and the nominal value is 980 billion, out of which 36% is from the garment sale. So hence, highlighting that ensures the importance of this industry, I personally feel. This robotic is going to take a new wings during this COVID. So even this is also been an expected one. So I end up here. So I've given you a small detail about how the retail industry will be there in future, or what could be, what changes are expected in retail industry. So I'll end up with this, and I thank the opportunity given by our principal, Dr. R. Moses Daniel sir, who has asked us to do a paper on this topic, and also I take this as an opportunity given. Thank you once again. Thank you all.
Hello everyone, I am S. Reja, Assistant Professor at Nehru College of Management, Coimbatore. It's an institution of Nehru Group of Institute. So today we are supposed to talk some few points with regard to the trends and innovations in management and entrepreneurship. So as we all are very much aware of the present situation which we are facing, definitely I'm talking about this corona problem itself. As we know that it has been started in this year in March. From March onwards we are in a lockdown situation, which is not only it is creating a great problem for each and every people, because the people who are doing the business, their business is in dull. For institutions, for academicians, every way this problem is been there. So now the thing is how to overcome this problem, because in management we are supposed to we are learned, or we have been trained that to face every challenges, how we are going to face the challenges, how we are going to accept the challenges and convert the challenges into your scope. This is what we are going to learn here. So many people have put forward so many points that this, if we include all these type of trends, it will be better for us. So some of the trends which have been which I have searched and have come out with this, which we can include in our organizations, is what we are going to share with you. That is, first of all, the most important thing is video conferencing or online thing. In this era, internet is becoming more and more important, and more and more people are using internet, and it is the only area where we are still connected with our people, maybe our relatives, maybe our employees, employers, and all. So we have, this is a tool which is having a most power. So I thank the government that they have done the digitalization of India. Because of that, so many advanced technologies was also been updated now, and now we are in a situation that we are using this in every home. We are having the smartphones where we can connect through net and can do our work. So technology is the basic strength of which we can utilize in our future. followed by some of the studies. As you know that so many institutions are coming out with offering so many courses. So it will be a right choice not only for students but also for the teachers. Doesn't matter whether they are doctors or they have got doctorate or something, but it will be better for them to join in such this type of any courses which will enlighten their particular education and all, because there is no end for education. In the term, the period when you are born, the time when you are born till your death, you are every now and then you are educating yourself, you are learning something. So it will be it's a very better option that you are going to get, and by registering yourself in some courses, so that in your resume you can clearly show that you are not idle during this period. Also you are getting enlightened by joining so and so courses. It will definitely benefit in somewhere or else. Term brand ambassadors, like as we know that when more and more in our marketing tools and all, we are making use of certain brand ambassadors. For example, Amitabh Bachchan or any sports person like Virat Kohli or anything like that. So earlier we have fun with them with us, so we can afford to make them as a brand ambassador. But taking into consideration the present situation, most of the managers are recommended that rather than making a brand ambassador somebody from outside, it will be better that we make brand ambassador within our company, that is your employees itself, because your employees are the only people who know very well about the organization, and so they can give a good a report with regard to your workings of the organization. Also, in case customers or people contact with them, they can give good suggestions or give satisfy the customers by any recommendation or something like that.
Before we conclude, there are two questions from the participants.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You were telling about that innovation in marketing and marketing innovations. What is the difference, sir? What is the difference?
That is, ma'am, see, there are a lot of innovative products available now. Not only any one company now, there were innovations in different companies. How we are taking that to the marketplace now?
Yes.
Whether we are talking about that innovation, marketing the innovations or innovations in marketing. See, marketing techniques are changing. As I told earlier, we started going to the doors to sell the product. Then slowly we got into pages. Then we came into SMS. Then now we are doing social media. So now virtual stores have come. So this is innovations in marketing techniques.
Okay, sir. Sir, then Karthikeyan sir.
Ma'am, Tennarasi ma'am, you are muted.
Sir, unmute.
Yes, ma'am. Tell me.
Sir, you are talking about some of the challenges in marketing, right? Hello, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, just one question regarding that those challenges we are doing.
Yes, madam. I was talking about some other
currently, yes. Now, currently in this COVID-19,
Okay.
what is the biggest challenge that you find among the marketers?
Madam, actually, I have narrated 10 points. I have narrated, but the most important is the distribution.
Yes.
Distribution is the
Exactly.
major criteria in marketing today.
Exactly.
We can produce quality products we can produce quality products in large quantities as well with the latest technologies. But what is the point if you're not able to have a good distribution process? That is the biggest menace we are facing.
Okay, sir.
Ma'am, today it is unique. The COVID-19 situation, people are not able to move, ma'am. There is a restriction in the movement. Physical
Mobility
distribution of
and
the
logistics
product.
problem, yes.
Logistics problem is there. That is what
Right.
she means.
Yes, sir, yes.
And only essentials are allowed, not the all the products. So that has become a bigger challenge for the marketers now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. And Tennarasi madam?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, unmute, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
You were talking about that retailing.
Yes, ma'am.
Retailing now, as you already know, even during the unlock period, customers are not allowed to go to big malls or retails. How do you think they will be able to sustain or even survive after this COVID-19 period,
Okay.
assuming that it will be over at least,
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, that is the reason.
positively assuming
Yeah,
that
yeah,
it will be
yeah.
over by December or January.
Hope so,
But do
hope
you
so.
think malls and shops in those malls, how are they going to survive?
That is what, ma'am. So I was telling the first trend, that is e-commerce, that is point of sale system. So earlier days it was brick and mortar model was there followed. Now they have the online platform is also there for them to reach their customers. Somehow or other they want to keep everything ready. Like they want to be ready for whatever the situation happens. Like I know they want to make them website well developed for the customers to reach. So the people, one who visits the mall is mostly of well-educated people, and already they have a smartphone. It is there taking their time as well. So obviously, if they set up a very good point of system, that is POS center, and also this online, that is the platform for ordering the products, then if they are maintaining both the channels, that physical as well as this the digital platform effectively, they can reach their customers well. Maybe hopefully the marketers, the retail outlet is expecting this pandemic to come to an end. So if it comes, then the market will flourish, I hope. And I've selected only the fashion as one particular industry where people tend to purchase dress often. So that was my point in mind. So as a whole, and this is my submit.
Even for groceries, we have Amazon grocery, ma'am, now.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
yes, correct.
From
E-commerce.
Google, you can get it from online, ma'am. Online has become a base now today.
Yes, and
even,
so it is a big challenge for the malls.
yes,
Yes,
True,
yes,
what you are
definitely,
saying is right,
definitely.
and so that becomes a very big challenge for retailing.
yes,
And
Like
Srija ma'am,
earlier online was a tool. Now online is the challenge for these physical
exactly.
marketers.
And now there is one more question for Srija ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Srija ma'am, you were talking about the author who quoted. Okay, what
Yes,
is that
ma'am.
author's name?
Bernard Mark, madam. Bernard Mark.
Bernard Mark.
B-R-N-A-D-M-A-R-R. Yeah.
Okay, writer, American. He's an American.
He's a German. He's a German, ma'am. German.
Okay. But
Yeah.
there is one question from the audience.
Yeah.
That is, do we have any Indian context? Because German, okay, though the pandemic is very common across the globe, we have our own challenges in India. So do we have any Indian experts suggesting something for Indian market?
But Indian expert like there are.
Maybe
I
we
have
will
not
have to write
searched
a book.
for Indian.
Maybe we will have to start writing a book. That is a good suggestion from the audience. They say that why not our marketing experts come up with some good book for Indian context. So thank you so much for all the experts here and academicians, well-known authors also. They expect a book from the experts like you.
Sure,
Okay.
thank you, ma'am. Sure, ma'am. Sure, we'll make one.
Okay, so it's a good response from the audience and participants too. So thank you so much for the entire team, sir. I think now you can conclude for one, Dr. Moses.
And that's what, ma'am.
Yes.
That's what, ma'am. Though we have a lot of challenges, there are always a solution if we think it in a positive way. Yeah, of course, now online we have a lot of challenges, but that is the only way during this pandemic situation to reach the people. So they can also sitting at home safe. They can order things. Whatever they order, it is delivered at home. So there is no issue at all. Maybe this will continue further. Along with, we will have to take this online situation as a part of our future. So definitely everything will not be physical. We will have online also. That is why, as Tennessee ma'am said and we discussed, even the groceries have come online. So people don't have to don't have to worry about it. And even the marketers also can reach everyone. The only great challenge that we have is how to reach the correct audience. Now, if you see in online, even for the kids, when they see, when they learn, some unwanted messages are coming inside and popping out, right? That is the challenge we have now. So for that, the cybercrime or some security measures have to be taken to control that. If that is there, the marketers can easily reach the right audience. So they can segregate based on the age, they can segregate based on the sex and everything they can do. Only because of the false data, they are not able to do that. And if with the help of cybercrime and other security organizations, if they can clear that, then definitely it won't be a problem at all for the marketers. Either it is in the COVID situation or in the future. So technology is going to play a very important role in manufacturing and in the marketing of the products. So very nice discussion. I have gathered a lot of information from this. I again thank Karthikeyan sir, Tennarisi ma'am, Srija ma'am for sharing with us, and Uma ma'am for giving us a wonderful opportunity to have this discussion. Thank you so much, ma'am. I thank Unique Research and Consultancy Services for this. Thank
Thank you, sir. Thank you so
Thanks
much.
for the opportunity. Thanks for the opportunity, sir.
Thank you all. Thank you.
madam.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a
Thank you
nice
for
day.
the opportunity given, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Tennarisi ma'am, stop it.